What's up everyone and welcome back to Fiction Tea Review. So today we're going to talk about Baki, the Netflix Japanese anime. Part 3 just came out like a week ago or something like that. And this is crazy. The funny thing about this is that I recorded this video already and I edited it and I tried to upload it, deleted it, and now here I am doing it all over again. But the good part is I can add my thoughts to part 3 onto this. So let's get into it. It is based off the manga series written and illustrated by Keisuke Itagaki. The story follows teen Baki Hanma as he trains and tests his fighting skills against different opponents, and these opponents who really are out to fight him, especially in season 1, or I'm gonna say part 1 and part 2 because that's how it's titled. They're mainly really vicious inmates. In the anime series, it says that Baki is 17 years old, and I'm just like, 17 years old, where? Baki looks like he's a 25-year-old man. I mean, or at least he's 22 or something. He is not 17. He does not look like he's 17 years old. I'm just like, he looks like a grown man. So basically, he's training to be a good fighter. Word gets out, and that's when all these inmates sort of break out, and they're like, I want to fight this kid who is Yoriho Hanma's son. And Yoriho Hanma is basically he's labeled one of the strongest fighters in the world, one of the strongest creatures in the world, the ogre they call him. Yeah, so these inmates want to challenge him, and these inmates are like, matter of fact, everyone on here that's a male, besides like the elderly, are like mainly cock diesel, thick, sausage neck, glamorous, greasy, shiny, vein popping, steroid looking, like I pump iron every day 24/7 of my life, testosterone men and boys. Everybody on here is just jacked, and I'm like, well damn. We also have Muhammad Ali on this anime, as well as his son, well, supposed to be his son in this anime. And I thought it was interesting how they included Muhammad Ali's character. I mean, one thing you can say is that Japan, the Japanese, the Chinese, they have huge respect for him, and you can see that in this anime. Like, they practically call this guy, they say that he's a god, and they worship him. Like, you can see throughout this entire anime the respect they have for him. Although I didn't like that they just had like drool seeping from his mouth. I mean, I know he has the illnesses, and the real illness that he died from, the real Muhammad Ali. That was probably my only problem with it. This show is definitely action-packed. You can see they do a lot of zoom-ins on part 1 and part 2 of the glamorous bodies and of their like physique. And there's a lot going on. There's brutality. There's people getting pounded, and beaten bloody, like really bad to their faces, like smushed in and everything. Like, it gets crazy. But yeah, like I said, it's definitely entertaining and gruesome. It's pretty gory. Everybody look like glazed donuts on here. Like, they look like they put mad baby oil on their skin. Yeah. I also enjoyed the versatility among each inmate character. They all have like their own backstories. They all could fight in really different cool ways. I think my favorite fighters, as far as I can remember, was the old head guy who was a Westerner, and he was like eating candy at the end because of what happened to him. And Doyle, I believe that's his name. He had like the gadgets inside of his like body and stuff. The old head had gadgets inside. He pulled out a bomb, a grenade out of his mouth, and I was just like, how are you creating space for this stuff in your body? Like, how are you, like, crazy. So overall, before I get to my thoughts on part 3, the show overall is really good. It's short, sweet, to the point. They're like 20-minute episodes, so it's not run on or anything. Although I'm about to get to this part 3, I feel like some episodes should have been lengthy, a bit more lengthy. But it's not one of those adventurous animes. It's one of those like, it's all about fighting. if you think about Dragon Ball Z, when not Dragon Ball where it's like more adventurous, but like Dragon Ball Z where it's just like combat, fighting, martial arts, tournament, boom. It's like that. So if you're into that, you'll be into this a lot. So part 3. Part 3, I literally just finished part 3 today. So these are my fresh thoughts about part 3. Everything about part 1 and part 2 I just talked about. Now part 3, what the F was up with that transition that was supposed to happen from episode 12 to episode 13? Okay, spoiler alert. Episode 12, we had Baki defeat Junior, Muhammad Ali's son, and Baki calls his dad out, and he's like, yo, I want to fight. Let's go. And, you know, we're thinking, we're about to get ready for this fight, because we've been waiting for this. Or at least I've been waiting for this fight since, like, the end of part 1. Like, part 2, like, when they were doing the tournament, I thought there was going to be a fight between them two. I was waiting for that. So we're anticipating. We're thinking part 3... episode 13, we're gonna see that. Episode 13, we don't even see Baki or his dad or anything about the tournament. We just go straight into the inmates and like what happened to them and what they're doing now to, I guess, prepare for what's about to happen with this tournament between Baki and his dad. I don't know. But I'm just like, we could have got some sort of transition, because it's just no, there's like a huge gap. Now, if there were more episodes besides episode 13 being like the season finale and they did this, I'm sure it would be fine. But the fact that that was episode 13 and then they did that to us. First, we're still thirsting for episode 12 and waiting for Baki to fight his dad, thinking that's going to happen in episode 13. Then episode 13 hits us with all these character inmates, and now we're thirsting for this, and we're like, ooh, they're preparing for what exactly? Like, it's about to be a showdown. But like, why would y'all do this to us? I just want to know why. Why would you build this up like this and then leave us with nothing? Another thing I just didn't like about this part 3 is like, why would they make Junior, Muhammad Ali's son, want to marry and like fall in love with Kozu? I was like, y'all, why? Why would y'all make this a storyline and they made him hate Baki, and it was just, I didn't like it. I didn't like that concept. I was like, I would have just preferred they just battle. Like, as a matter of fact, that whole storyline with him fighting to get, I guess, respect, so he wanted to fight these people that Baki fought and he wanted to prove himself, I get it. I didn't even mind it. But the way that it was executed, I was like, why are they doing it like this? Why are we creating something between him and Kozu, and now he likes her and he wants to fight for her, and we could have just not done that part. And honestly, we could have just chopped that whole scene and just made them all fight at the tournament. The tournament shouldn't even been over. The tournament scene shouldn't have been over, because everything else that came after the tournament, I'm like, we could have saw this at the tournament. And speaking of the tournament, is it me, or was the tournament fights like literally 60 seconds a piece? Like, they were quick as hell. Quick. Now, I get it. Nowadays, everybody got short attention spans. People don't be wanting probably to sit and watch long fights. But we're going to do some traditional stuff, like this tournament scene, the martial arts, the history that they were giving us with the backstory with the characters. We deserved longer fight scenes. I wanted them to hit me with the Dragon Ball Z, find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, like where they just drag out the entire fight and you're like, they still fighting for 2 episodes? Like, I was expecting that. I really was expecting like that type of fight. I mean, it just was so quick. Like, they were just getting their ass kicked fast. And I was like, I thought they were like really good, crazy inmate fighters. Like, why are they getting beat up so fast? Also, Muhammad Ali's son, I feel like, got beat up so fast too. I mean, I know he was a rookie, he was a kid, but like, he was Muhammad Ali's son. You're telling me that he can last longer during these fights? Not only that, they were petty because he beat them up like the first time, and then he wanted to fight again to prove himself. And then they tried to fight him when he was like real down, and I was like, I guess I get it, because Baki fault when he was poisoned. But, like, they did him dirty. And lastly, I have to comment on the whole Chinese versus Japanese and American thing. They shouldn't have done that. They should have just, why? Why? Because first of all, they didn't even, okay, they catered to it in some parts where, you know, it was a martial arts tournament. But like I said, the length of it, they didn't give us enough for it to even do a whole Chinese versus Japanese. And besides all that, I wanted to see Baki and his father finally end up fighting, and I wanted to see them really show what Junior could do out there in the ring, which I feel like we did not see. So, besides that, I really enjoyed this anime. I really like it. I think it's really good, especially part 1 and 2. But part 3, there are some things that I just don't like. I feel like we waited for part 3 and they didn't give us what we wanted. Give the audience, give the people what they want. But yeah, if there's a part 4, I look forward to watching that. And I would definitely suggest everyone to watch this. It's really good, especially during these times. It's definitely something that you can just watch. And you don't have to really miss much unless you're really trying to focus on each character and know their backstory, but you still be able to know what's going on. Part 3, I will say you have to watch it with the subtitles because there isn't a dub version as far as I know, but I think part 1 and 2 you can watch it dubbed. I tried watching it dubbed and it just don't sound right. Like, it don't fit. Like, I tried to hear both sides and I'm just like, I like the sub better. Some stuff I like subs, some stuff I like dub. It just depends. But it rubbed me the wrong way when I tried to listen to this with the dub version. But that's just me personally. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Before you go, you can get a copy of my book Rain. I just ordered some copies, so now you'll be able to directly buy it from me and not have to go through a distribution with Amazon, which is way better for me personally. So if you're interested in getting a copy of this book, you can comment below and say that you're interested in getting it. Or you can go through Amazon, which I'm not really going to recommend anymore, especially once I get all the copies of the books, because I want everything to be directly through me. And it would just be better for me. Last we checked, Joseph and Kale had some sort of sexual traumatic experience going on in the bathroom. And they get out the bathroom and it was like, you know, I was bleeding. And she's like, I must have got my period. And Tracy's like, that's impossible because you're trans. And John kind of goes into this flashback because he's triggered by what happened to Kale. Something sexually traumatic that happened to Kale relates to his story, something that happened to him. So he goes into like this really short flashback, and the breathing increases, deep breaths in, out, and the room floats from side to side, shifting in slow motion. Oriko? So Oriko is his brother. He talked about that, and that's kind of where his trauma lies, which we'll get deeper into later on. The figure runs up to the guard, slamming and beating him bloody to the floor. Orko? I fall to the floor with eyes twitching. An obnoxious bell goes off. My eyes open. I look around. What happened? You're up. A deep voice says, it's Fabio. You passed out, don't you remember? You, lost consciousness or something. Where are the kids? They're fine. I rub my temple. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. He jokes. You should drink some water. Here. I decline getting up from my couch. Kale, she alright? My voice strains from concernment. Relax. He touches. I pull away. No! That guard, he hurt her. It's alright. No, get off me. I jump from my couch. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Just go. Please. Alright. If you need me, just give me a call. Here's my number. He leaves a piece of paper on the desk before exiting. I wait till he leaves, momentarily staring at the door, howling from the top of my lungs. I quickly grab my coat to run out the office. Impatiently, I barge into the room without a single hello. Come in. Oh, Smith. Hey. You need to fire your guard, I demand. Huh. I'm guessing you're feeling better, he says. I feel fine. Look. I notice a strange-looking man sitting in the office. Your guard is a pedophile and a rapist, and really. And who may that be? I can't remember his name. Here, KO, though. Ah, You mean the one Joseph attacked? Yes. Wait, he did what? Joseph, Teo, as well as the rest of your students attacked him, accusing him of hurting Kale. Is that correct? If they attacked him, then yes. Where's your proof? She was I have video footage of Ko and Joseph coming out of the bathroom separately and going in together. That proves nothing. Ko's a girl, yes? His crusted, calloused hands fold. So, tell me, why is it she's using the male bathroom if she identifies as a girl? I shake my head upset. You want to know why, Smith? No. No. I think maybe Joseph is the one who touched. Mika's clears his throat. Harmed her. He's the one who set it all up. That's ridiculous. Why would he do that? And the rest of the kids, why wouldn't they? You've seen their paperwork. What? I scrunch my face up in utter annoyance. My eyelids close shut, sending magnet waves of fury to my brain cells. That's it. My mouth ejects. A deafening male voice erupts from me. The boss is startled, clutching his neck. My phone rings. Hello? It's Kat. She wants to meet. I head over to the cafe, leaving the boss's office without so much as a goodbye. I burst through the glass doors, excited to share my wild day I had with the kids. Kat is seated at a red table with her black, dazzling hair curls blowing, cute smile and deceiving eyes. You won't believe what happened to me at work today. This kid Ko was attacked by one of the guards. Then I see this other kid, Neo, in the hallway, acting as if an unfamiliar face takes a seat, kissing Kat on the cheek. Yikes. Hey, baby. Hey. She returns the favor. So, who is this? Your brother? The stranger reaches for a handshake, introducing himself. Blatantly ignoring his gesture, I roar at Kat. Who the hell is this, Kat? John? And why are you kissing my girl? John. My girlfriend, buddy, not yours. I'm not sure what you do wherever you are from, but kissing on another man's girl is disrespectful where I come from. John, and I don't put up with that shit. I holler, standing on my toes. This is my husband. Husband? I feel knives piercing my flesh. The word husband echoes, swirling around my fleshy thoughts. My vision blurs. I remove my glasses, clean them, and place them back onto my face to see her mouth moving, but no words fall from them. My head pounds. How could she do this? What is happening? Suddenly I rage. What the fuck do you mean? Are you kidding me right now, Kat? The fuck? My fist pounds the metal table repeatedly. The cafe gets silent. I can feel their glares, but I don't care. John, come step outside with me, please. I cannot believe this. I follow, leaving her husband behind. You want to hurt me, huh? What's this about? Tell me what I did wrong. I panhandle. You know I love you, right? She gestures. Love me? The world around me spirals like it's fallen to a tragic doom. I laugh like the Joker. Love me? Why, you've been living a lie this entire time. I pace the cement with a firm grip in my toes. Are you out of your freaking mind? John, please. I've been living a lie? Now you know that's not true. You knew my situation. I told you everything. Everything. She holds back the tears, yet her voice betrays. Bullshit, Kat, please. I told you exactly who I was inside and out. You said you were okay with it. Was that a lie? I swing at the air in a fuss. You never told me you had a fucking husband? I can't believe this. Oh my god. I dramatically fall to the ground, knees first gripping the air as if my money has fallen. Snot dripping, words overlapping in my throat, I gather particles of my composure, lifting a high head to save oneself from further humiliation. I sniffle. You said you... My hands cover a whimpering, ugly cry as my mouth pushes past the paced breaths, clustering the pain. You said you were done with him, that he was out of town, took your child, that he abandoned you, and the hand grips my lips, pulling them inward, then out. We worked it out. Her hand lowers in shame. John. A pink, pimply tongue slides to each corner of her mouth. He wants me to move back in with him. She grasps my face, pulsating those eyes to mine. Please, please don't go. My hands clamp hers. I need you. I don't have anyone right now. I plead. I'm sorry. I can't. I, I'm sorry. I can't. She lets go of my face, stepping back with eyes so moist. What is it? Huh? Just tell me, I'll do it. I empty my pockets, holding my wallet, showing the green man. What do you need? Is it money? She stands crying, shaking her head no. Here, I can provide for you. Whatever you need. You know that. Cat, please, don't do this. Please. My face is twisted like a pretzel. See, that's it. I can't use you anymore, John. I thought I did, but I just don't. She shrugs unconcerned. You're not needed anymore, John. I don't. Shh. I place my finger to her mouth. Don't say that. You don't mean it. You're just upset right now. Oh, it's okay. No. She removes my hand, turning from view. I don't love you, John. So, what are you saying? That's all been a lie, huh? That you never loved me? My voice is fragile, weak, and aching. You never loved me, John. Admit it. How just a project for you to fix? Mommy? The little boy runs out with that guy I ignore, who's right behind him. You ready? He asks with a fretful tone. Yes. She looks into my eyes one last time. I glance back, searching for something. Anything. A cry for help? Lies? Love? Still all I find is an empty goodbye. She gets in the car and they speed off. I watch the empty road, imagining all the good times we shared, watching her laugh at my corny jokes and how she listened to me strum my guitar. She's gone. I knew it would happen. I knew she'd leave. They all do. My brother, my mother, Kat, Western, everyone. I pick up my dignity, what's left at least. I walk back to my office, sitting down in my chair. My friend, my only precious friend. Dear diary, Kat has left me. She's gone. I knew the day would come, but I didn't expect so soon. I supported her along with her habits, desperately seeking her companionship. It didn't matter to me that she was using me the entire time because I knew it. I knew about her husband, about her kid, about her other life, but I didn't care. I didn't care because I was alone. And now here I am once again, alone. I don't know what to do except cry. I loved her. Tears smack the page. I close it to lay in bed, crying myself to sleep. Poor sad John, man. And that's it for today. So I will see you all in the next video. Be sure to hit that bell button and subscribe and like this video and share this video if you have some friends who watch Baki and enjoy anime.